Well, the Dow Jones Industrial Average is getting a new component, Apple. After years of speculation on the street, Apple will be joining the Dow later this month after the close on March 18th, replacing telecom giant AT&T. So joining us now to talk about this is Max Wolf. He is chief economist at Manhattan Venture Partners. Max, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me. Great to be here.
Why is this happening now?
Well, this Apple's been ripe for the Dow for a long time. We've heard the rumors, and it's about time it was added. Largest market cap in the U.S., certainly largest brand in consumer electronics in the U.S., probably the world, and for many reasons culturally dominant. So it more than fills all the categories we're supposed to have for the leadership Dow companies, has for a long time. I think it belongs there. I think it's probably good for the index, and I couldn't possibly think the symbolism is more clear about the new digital future, seeing an AT&T be replaced by Apple, which is, kind of a perfect symbolic moment for where we are in the evolution of American technology.
And so given the fact that AT&T is being replaced by Apple, what does it mean for AT&T?
Well, look, it's certainly always better to be in the indices. Some folks who are benchmarked against the indices buy all the components. You get a lot more attention. You become more widely watched, more widely followed if you're in these indices. That's a little bit more true for the S&P than the Dow, but certainly true for both. And there's the symbolic pride of place that, hey, if you're in there, you're one of the leadership cohorts of the bluest of blue chips of the biggest market for equities in the world. And so there's a huge symbolic and kind of bully pulpit value to being there. That being said, it doesn't immediately mean anything about valuation to be added or subtracted on a basic, pure, fundamental basis.
Okay, and just going off of that last point you just made, I mean, we're talking about Apple, the biggest market cap of a U.S. company, double the next largest component, Exxon. Is that going to have any effect on the index?
Yeah, well, certainly it will make the index more likely to follow what Apple's doing. And I think it'll make the index a little bit more useful in terms of it'll show you a little more of what the new economy is up to. So we've seen a lot of critique of the Dow, and this actually recurs about every 15 to 20 years in modern American history, but certainly recently too, that the new economy weight in the Dow is not high enough, and the old economy or industrial weight is a little bit overly high. And part of what putting Apple in there does is say, okay, the Dow is a little more modern, a little more tech-heavy, just like the U.S. economy, and ultimately that's part of the job of an index, to be reflective.
Certainly. Well, Max Wolf, thanks for joining us and breaking down this breaking news. Apple joining the Dow. I guess a lot of folks on the street would probably say it's about time. Thank you for watching. I'm Morgan Brennan. Have a great day.
Hey YouTube fans, I'm Landon Dowdy from CNBC. Thank you so much for checking out our channel. You can subscribe by clicking right here to check out the latest Mad Money CEO interviews, market news, financial advice, and product unboxing. Enjoy!